Imagine, you wake up early with big plans for the day. You tell yourself, today I'll study, go to the gym, work on my goals. But then you check your phone, just for a minute. One reel turns into 10. 10 turns into an hour. Now it's afternoon. Your brain whispers, it's fine, you can start tomorrow. So you close the app, lie back on the bed, and suddenly that motivation from the morning feels completely gone. Deep down you feel a little guilty. You know you're capable of more. But somehow your brain keeps pulling you in the opposite direction. Have you ever felt like your own brain is working against you? And if that's true, who is actually in control? A few years ago, a young guy named David had this exact problem. David was smart, ambitious too. He had big dreams, starting a business, becoming financially free, building a life most people only imagine. But there was one small problem. His brain loved comfort more than his dreams. Whenever it was time to work, suddenly everything else became interesting. His room needed cleaning. His phone needed checking. Even staring at the ceiling felt like an important activity. Funny thing is, his brain was extremely productive, just not on the things that mattered. Every night he would think, why do I keep doing this? Why can't I just focus? He thought maybe he lacked discipline. Maybe he just wasn't strong enough. But the truth was something most people don't realize. Your brain isn't designed to chase big goals. It's designed to save energy and avoid discomfort. So when you sit down to do something hard, studying, working, learning, your brain immediately searches for an easier option. And today's world gives it unlimited choices. Scrolling, watching, procrastinating. Your brain basically says, why suffer when we can relax? Savage, but very effective. For a long time, David kept losing this battle. Until one day something interesting happened. He read about a young programmer who later built one of the biggest companies in the world. That person was Mark Zuckerberg. When Zuckerberg was building Facebook, he noticed something strange about decision-making. Every small decision drains mental energy. So he simplified his life. Same simple clothes, minimal distractions, focused routine. Not because he was lazy, but because he understood something powerful. If you remove distractions, your brain stops fighting you. David decided to test this idea. Nothing dramatic. He didn't suddenly become a productivity machine. Instead, he did something very simple. When he wanted to work, he put his phone in another room. That's it. No motivation speech. Number 5 a.m. routine. Just removing the biggest distraction. At first it felt uncomfortable. His brain kept whispering, maybe check the phone once just in case. But slowly, something interesting happened. Without constant distractions, his brain started settling down. Work felt easier. Focus lasted longer. And the things that once felt impossible suddenly became normal. Not because he became a different person, but because he finally stopped letting his brain control him. Over time, David realized something important. You don't need superhuman discipline. You just need to design your environment so your brain has fewer chances to escape. Remove distractions. Make the right action easier. Make the wrong action harder. Your brain will slowly follow the path you create, just like water follows the shape of a river. Because in the end, success isn't about having a powerful brain. It's about learning how to control it.